During our standing committee hearings on this bill, I heard the minister speak about the challenges that veterans can face transitioning into civilian life, and I want to repeat some of those statistics that were mentioned. 21% of our veterans reported depression. 15% reported anxiety following their discharge. And 14% reported post-traumatic stress disorder. An expanded Soldiers' Aid Commission would provide mental health supports so that our veterans could see a psychologist, get access to therapy programs, and be better supported as they transition out of service. And I think that's a great thing for all of us to be proud of, and it's the very least that we can do for our veterans. And again, I thank those men and women. Veterans will tell you that returning to civilian life can be a very bureaucratic process, filling out forms, answering questions, waiting for their pensions and health care to kick in. And a lot of veterans have said, as soon as the uniform comes off, they can feel invisible. It is a busy world out there, and we don't always know who needs the help. But the Soldiers' Aid Commission knows, and it knows that the need is growing. And I'd be remiss if I did not mention the work our legions do to support our veterans. Along with the Soldiers' Aid Commission and Veterans Affairs Canada, the Royal Canadian Legion also provides financial assistance for veterans in need. One of their biggest fundraisers, the Poppy Campaign, is of course underway. Not only does the Poppy Campaign at my local Legion support the veterans in our community, but they also raise additional funds to support our local hospitals and community care providers. The Elmira Legion typically raises over $40,000 during the Poppy Campaign. The New Hamburg Legion raised over $23,000 last year to distribute to veterans and worthwhile causes in our community. While things are difficult, to quote Ross Richler, Poppy Chair for the Branch 532, they are not letting COVID-19 pandemic stop us from continuing that work. The Elmira Legion has set a goal this year of raising $30,000, and I'm going to be encouraging all of my constituents and members of the community to ensure they are supporting their legions this year during these very difficult times. As we have heard, even with our government's increased support for them, it has been a particularly hard year. Our veterans chose to dedicate their lives to protecting our freedom, Madam Speaker, and the least we can do is ensure they are taken care of when they return home. So let us revitalize and modernize this great organization to serve a new generation of heroes. The need is out there, greater than ever, and Bill 202 is a great response to that need. I'm excited that if this bill gets passed, we can use the month of November to let our veterans and their families know that Ontario is saying thank you in a very real, tangible, and practical way. We'll be able to share this news with them and to share with them that the Ontario government has made the decision that we are going to continue to uphold this important program, the Soldiers' Aid Commission. I believe it is something that we as legislators want to continue to support, and it speaks to the kind of society that we want to be. It speaks to the kind of world that our veterans went out to preserve and protect. And this is our chance to do the right thing. It's a chance to take a moment and say, thank you for putting your lives on the line. Bill 202 is worthy of support of this House, and it is an honourable way to keep the covenant and protect those who have protected us. Thank you, Madam Speaker.